Hey guys, the SAKURA-ROSEGAMER video, and today I'll be talking about the last character of the DLC for Tekken 7, and his name is Fahkumram. I'm butchering his name. So what should I call him? I just call him Buff Guy because I don't know how to say his name. His name is really hard to say. And his status is alive, and his fighting style is Muay Thai, and is originated from Thailand. Oh, very interesting. Thailand, his eyes is brown, his hair is black. Oh yeah, his hair is black. And dislikes cheating, corruption, official criminal interaction, and lightning. Species human, male, age 28, unnamed wife and unnamed daughter. Oh, he has a daughter and a wife. Interesting. And Thai voice actor. Oh, that's what it was. I was like, what language is that? It's actually Thai. No wonder. So the buff guy's name is a new character Tekken say was announced in Tekken World Tour in 2018. The fifth DLC of the season pass 3 added Tekken 7. Biology, I don't think he has one. No, he doesn't have one. Biography. His appearance, he is tall yet scared muscular man with a band-aid all around his hand and shin, a lot of tattoo along with his shorts, similar with the Muay Thai and practitioner. Story. Tekken once he landed as his country's greatest hero. Buff Guy was a legendary Muay Thai fighter, parallel to his field, showing remarkable talent for the materials from his earlier age. He was marked as a future champion until suffering with a terrible misfortune of struck by lightning as a tender at the age of 12. After spending days of brick of death, he managed to make a miraculous recovery, eventually developing a mighty psyche of him growing over 2 meters tall, combining his tumor's physical and strength and techniques, mastering the clever tactical brain. He became the Muay Thai championship by the time he was 18, brushing along all the tournaments. He was feted as the national hero, one of the personal front. He married at the height of his popularity and was a son blessed with a daughter. At the age of 24, however, his life was taken drastically turned for the worse, approached by a group of unknown men, and offered him a massive sum of thrown him his next bound, and was subsequently threatened by his physical harm, and if he failed to cooperate with no intention, the scubbings to such cooperation, the buff guy knocked out his opponent with a single blow. Shortly after, the goon incensed with the matchmaking game attacked the buff guy. He tried to murder him, but the buff guy proved too strong for him to manage and killed several of his would-be assassins. Arrested on the spot once the police arrived, the buff guy tried to assist in self-defense, but the corrupted policemen and the soldiers made up the part of the group and had him approach him, and he was arrested and held by the military. In a secure location, his wife and daughter were subsequently taken hostage after the buff guy was given no choice but to act in coincidence with his instructions of his captors, participating in the secret underground martial arts championship and shows the fight against tigers and other wild animals. Unable to see a way out, the buff guy became more and more depressed and delusional, and gradually lost himself more in extreme acts of violence and rage. 4 years later, the world and abolishment of battle between Mishima and G Corporation, the military controlling buff guy was determined to the Mishima. Sashibashi posted a threat to the nation and dispatched the buff guy on a new mission. His task was to represent his country at the King of Fighters tournament and claim victory there. In part, depending on the result he achieves, his family may be set free, and the buff guy entered the fairly determined to win liberty for his family once and for all. That is very sad. I didn't expect him to have a wife and children. That is very sad. That the people were going to attack him and were trying to kill him, but they were unable to kill him because he's so buff. And maybe that's where his powers came from, which makes sense why he hates lightning. and his powers from his tattoos were probably lightning as well, which makes sense. And his relationship with he fought with Craig Maru during the rival trailer. Yeah, that's the part where he saw him at. And his name means roaring sky, another word for thunder. This is not his real name, as the Muay Thai boxer usually rings names. He's inspired by Tony J. Baka. Prior to his introduction, Haduru expressed interest in adding a character that's officially used Muay Thai in an interview with IG. He cannot consider Bruce as Muay Thai practically, as the marketing team at the time noted most Westerners weren't as familiar with Muay Thai. Thus, Bruce was simply left officially as a kickboxing instead. The overall Muay Thai outfit bear a striking resemblance to both Sagat and Adun, primarily actor from Street Fighter series. He was the first Thai Tekken character to be appeared in the series. His tattoos on his chest resemble the Garudas and Buddhism. Very interesting. I really do hope his family comes back. I wonder if he's going to get a side story like all the characters. And I hope we get his name. We'll get to see what his wife and his child look like. By now, it's probably been 4 years now for him. And his child's probably like a child now. Or maybe like a teenager. And his wife, we don't know how old his wife is. Maybe his wife is... He's 24 right now, so she may be younger or older than him. So we don't know. And I'm actually very interested in because his bio and his trailer is very interesting, and the whole trailer makes sense right now when I'm thinking about it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, videos like these, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye, little roses.